哟嗨，大家好，欢迎来到我的频道，我是 Erick， 同样也希望大家可以去到 YouTube 寻找 WePlaydotcom， 点击追踪以获得我更多影片的通知，或者是在下方的链接点击一下就可以去到我的这一个专页啦。OK， 不知不觉我们录制到这个 Chapter 20了，然后相信你们陆续有看我这个影片，都知道我在做些什么最近。然后最近我都是去这一个新的这个宝地有这个quest， 然后还有这个新的 character叫 official， 然后你要做他的 quest 才能得到这个 character。我在 Chapter 18没有记错的话是拿到这个 character 的。如果你们有兴趣想知道更多，可以去看回我这个 Chapter 18，然后去照着我的这个方法如何去拿到这个新的 character 咯。OK， 今天 Chapter 20。那我们看一下有什么东西拿了。我是有看到他给我这个什么来的，看一下啊，28%，哇，这个好哎 ，Nutrition Meal， 但是要怎样煮我就不知道了。OK， 然后我们看回一下这些东西我们要拿的。然后今天的这一个daily mission 是有1、2、3，哇，都在附近哦。今天哇，真的是在附近不了。OK， 我先回去拿这一个叫什么 expedition 的这一个 reward 啦，不是 reward 不啦 ，expedition 的这个资料是它的那个食材收集已经到了，已经那个时间已经帮我收集完了。讲到很像什么蜘蛛这样，OK， 下午还去做那个快 food delivery 的那些，我先拿一些东西先。OK， 诶，哦。Fisher 有在这边有这个便宜的哦，原来。OK 了，我就给 Fisher 去了。然后这个我给这个了，然后这个我给 Sucrose 了，然后同样的都是。奇怪都没有出现到 ，OK， 然后近在咫尺，我们就先完成这一个daily quest 啦 ，food delivery 让我们做，是啦。哇，还有时间贴，是吗？叫我送食物还要限制我时间，在那里前面罢了。然后55，90多，也是在附近而已了。 该是完成了。OK。完成，然后我们也是去附近的咯，做完它了，因为都是在 Monster 附近不了，说哦对哦，我的 racing 还没有什么哦，等下 racing 应该满了嘛？啊对哦，满了，不用紧了，我们做这个先啦，没关系了，满了就满了啦。我们先，OK， 先我看一下啊，可以换一下角色先，我还是决定去打一下 boss 先，因为反正我都满了，我不要浪费。
Time for some training.
OK， 同样我们去，我先去打火的先啦。想转一下方式，每次一开始去打电的，所以我就想转一下方式去打火，打火的先。OK。
Freeze! One with my blood.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
What's the hurt? This one will be frozen.
Don't blink.
One with my
Nowhere to hide.
今天打到他很快就完蛋了，一下子就给我打死掉了。我发现 Gladiator 真的没有，好像没有机会拿得到这样哦。OK， 然后先去做 quest 啦，反正都已经打了啊，去做 daily quest 啦。OK， 好，换回 character 先。
Leave it to me.
后面。哇，这个很多开关。 应该是要我打爆他，对呀。
Dodge this.
不是问题。
Speed of light.
做这个给他爆。
Don't be good.
简单了 ，OK， 然后下一站，哎，打这个啊，不是问题啊。闪了，要让我杀了。
Bet you can't keep up with them. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
再见，我要讲那个喉咙有那个痰顶着，我要讲再见，讲不出。OK， 有这么高吗？哦，确实这么高，吓死人了。怎么我爬那么高呢？其实不是在高上面的，在下面呢。然后我也看到那一个石头，好明显啊。然后看一下，没有了，走了走了。很高一下。哇！
Cool it.
Incoming. Cut to the chase. Speed of hey.
完成。哦，还有了呀！再来呢。
No escape.
拿东西先。哎呦！妈，你们两个飞翻，超开心。 OK， 完成，全部 quest 应该完成了。哦，好多东西拿。这边刚刚好像经过还有是吧？没有拿完了。哎，有。哎，那边还有花呢。然后我们回去拿 reward 了。 所以你们看到这一个上面这边右上左上方有这个 commission 完了，或者你可以看这个有金色，就是代表有东西可以去拿，跟这个 Adventure Guild 那边拿。 OK， 走。
Add asterisk.
红色的今天，哇，今天喉咙吧这么干这样。OK， 然后去做 quest 哦，因为我已经讲了，就尽快能的话就做完 quest 去啦，因为真的 quest unlock 了很多东西给我，不做 quest 真的做不了很多东西，很多东西就 miss 掉这样。像不小心按到那个 mark 地图的，它刚刚开始按的时候就会有点慢。说哇，要去到这边这么高，所以我们去另外一边的高点，然后看能不能飞过去。不好意思啊，口有点干了。我喝水。OK， 我在另一边高点。要上去，要跟他们打架了。
Nowhere to hide.
OK， 可以完成。OK， 我们上去。怎么这样麻烦呢？要爬这样。诶，这么这里上面有个洞。哦。
I won't let you down.
一个都拿不到。别忘记换回我的KartRider。换回这一个 bash 的。这个是做什么用的
Forth my blade.
这个洞我就知道，上次我有来过，但是我没有看过这个中间这一块东西。奇怪，这一个是什么来的？这个应该没有东西了啦，上次拿过了的啦。OK 了，不要理他。哦，对了，很像是一个challenge 还是什么东西来的啦，不要理他了。我记得是没有东西了的啦，站着先补命一下啊，补命的啦，补我的 stamina。OK， 继续我们上去，应该上得了吧？哦，上得了，然后直接进 story
That's
quest。
the Jade Chamber.
哇，这个 pretty high up。
This is bad. Paimon supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
应该是叫我想办法上去。哦，对咯。哦，又用这个东西呀、是吗？
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
没在怕，试看呢。诶，要用这一个。这你们看到有一个很像风车，这样你就用那个风的你的main character的招数去启动它咯，这样子咯。哎呦，我会瞄的，要很快时间哦。哇，那边有一只东西，我不要去打它。不是来的。
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Lee and ask her. Okay.
Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to... Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
够力了这个排门。然后用什么 shoot 我上去吧？上次所做上一个 chapter 是好像不是19、18的时候，我做一个 quest 就去修理那个弓箭这样子的。
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong.
先拿这个啊，没东西拿，球。哇，鼻子他妈突然间痛。哇，在那里有那个，哦，用这边过去了。OK。诶，有人顾着。然后我要做吗
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Like...
来打架。
A touch of fraud!
Don't blink.
Who goes there? Attack!
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Don't hurt me.
Bested. Two arms!
我也想说妹，
Take the target alive!
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Stop. What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have
Who are you calling strange? You want to go to the Jade Chamber? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing. Oh. I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're
用可
Ningguang's
晴来
guest,
打他们的
yes?
饼，然后可晴才出
Didn't
现，
expect to meet you here in the
好
mountains.
笑。
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of... The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So, this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought. Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber? Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti. We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well. When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you? Huh? You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assess. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the air. I'll say
我
it
不
like
想
it
听，
is.
太久了，太长了，
Still,
快点啊 ，skip 掉啊，浪
should I
费时间。
forget it? Either way, I will. Rex Lapis's death. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the adept. I'll stop here. You should both be off to the cream of Liu. Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gift. All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion. And, well then, may we meet again, traveler.
然后我再变回可晴。
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the god. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing... Paimon has a feeling that... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one,
一个
and
小
neither
精
will
灵
our
跟着也
riches.
是很开心一样，蛮可爱的。然后又变回可晴，然后再变，然后再变，再变。OK， 我们要去找 ingredients 啊。哇，200多300，走啊！飞去应该是很快就到了，好过用跑去。然后看到坏蛋，我打他了，这个坏蛋。
to the chase.
来呀，你跑出来了，出来了你又跑去哪里？
A touch of frost.
Speed of light. I'll be fine. Got lucky that time.
转不了那里。
Speed of light.
讨厌了，这边转。走。诶，有拿到这一个，有用的啦，收着就对了啦。那个是什么来的？什么怪兽来的？
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear. Very delicious.
哇，中位这中间。
That's the one.
妈的，你这个疯三！
Speed of light.
我一直中我这边，我自己去出边，反而中边。
Speed of light.
讨厌，有没？没有。我要打那班傻佬，先弄这一个先。哎呦，还有故事情节看。
Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came
Oh.
from those ruins. Uh-oh. It...
OK 了，走，我们救你。
They're swift and merciful.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
看到那个人吗？倒着，这个是 bug 还是什么？这个是 bug 还是？然后，哇，这边很多是 flower 哦。还有吗？有东西拿吗？没有了。我要救他。我有拿到锁匙呢。走。
Thank you for your...
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh? And what
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful packet.
OK， 然后，诶，怎么这边有那个龙卷风？哦，之前我完成的这一个宝箱了，开宝箱了的一个快闪的。一看到我就快点跑。
Don't blink! Hey!
喂，这我变游泳去。哇，600多，我不要走路去了，神经病！回力也好，不要走路去，笑咩？ 哦，
Hey
这个
there! A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and...
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned.
Yep. It's... Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one
突
other
然间
thing?
吓到。
Sure, please help yourselves. As
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be
又
able to
拿着
make
拿
a
去
great
搭，
snack.
真的是啊。
It's done! The one and only
哦，他不
sugar-frosted
是要拿那个是
slime.
吗？
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful.
I'm still not so on this.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
这样我看一下那一个东西真的有这样美吗？在哪里啊？啊，这个。走了。下一站。
New stock at
Some
Zigu
shit.
Antiques?
我都是不用走的路的，我是用那种要爬上爬下的。哎呀，这边上不到，妈的！怎么鬼？不要爬了，我要看怎样去。对呀，这个上次我有经过，我去问他了，说怎样去这个，这个上面这个东西的，然后他跟我讲，这个是 special 的特别的通道，不是每个人都能去的。
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Sell the
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's...
给我们上去啦！看戏。
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Jueyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
来，我们逛逛一下，看有什么东西特别的。因为第一次上到那么高上来，不逛很像对不起自己一样。看一下，哇塞，好多东西，好大一下哦。它是一个围着这样子不了哦。 没有什么特别的东西，不要掉下去就可以了。OK， 然后这边可以听到了。Hello， 怎么不可以跟你们讲话的？啊，可以进去的。说进去要这样久的，喂，哇，好大一下哦。然后。 哇，好美一下 ！Hello， 小姐你好。Hello， 然后我下去中。哇，下面，哎呦，吓死我！让我看一下啊。OK， 然后我们看一下 achievement， 刚刚应该是做到的。 OK， 哎，有什么东西？哦，有 custom。为何突然间音乐没有掉了？ 哇，是这样子。OK， chamber interval。哎，换我东西。这个音乐不错，好听一下。逛一下看看有什么东西。 这门开出去会不会直接跌在外面哦？因为它是，刚刚我在上来嘛，下去然后再出来，不，但是是没有得出去的啦。然后这个是什么？ 做到很美一下哦。如果有一间屋子这样子做也不错一下，够特别一下哦。OK， 光王了，光街这样哦，现在。上面都去得到吗？上面去不到哎，走了。Hello.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought, but in the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tibet. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Though beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, God, not only is it true that another Lord of Geo will arise, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subject. That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative...
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
哎呦，
But the wind
这
is
只
a little
东西要让
strong.
人飞到
Our
我的这个
preparations to...
吓到我一下。No， 我要做吗？我要进去，刚才我都进了。
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
OK， 走，我们刚才是晚上逛，现在是早上。你要知道它早上还是晚上，你们看得出哦。晚上它就会开灯，早上它就慢慢就灯变暗了，然后就会变没有了，然后就外面的光跑出来了。很像讲
Be
废
at
话呀
ease, you two.
你们应
Make
该看
yourselves
得
at
出啊。
home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, but if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want... well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, indeed, it seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite, so they wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So...
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one! The biggest one!
很贪心一下的他，一定要拿这个东西。
Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Ooh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Okay. 然后上回去，诶，有人干嘛？可以讲话了 ，Hello， 百笑。Okay.
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey. Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Okay. 给拍曼拿掉那一张药。可以走，我们上去。 OK， 那我们看一下在哪里。直接teleport过去。好多人啊，那边，怎么突然间这样多人呢？好多人一下。打他了，我要打的是那一个。
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade.
Speed up. No escape.
This isn't clear.
可以完成，然后还有谁？不用管那个了。那我们要进去里面是吧？诶，不是我，我们是要上去上面是吧？哦，还是很多人哦。
Speed of light.
Through. 每次这样子爬到这边就不能。什么东西？哦，还有一个射他。
I'll race you there. Don't blink. Hey! With sword from shadow. Don't.
你都有今天的那个很冰，很冰吗？可以完成。然后还有什么东西要拿？ research 什么 research？ 再拿一下花。是这一个吗？哦，对。
There are so many talismans here.
符，有
And some
符
stacks
咒。
of blank paper too. Paimon's seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of your death die end up? Oh, that's right. Talisman. Maybe the being able to channel divine power and the plot. The last. Let's go.
然后不用拿走啊，这个。我500，我要去这一边的了。会动的吧？哦，会动的，来，我跟你打，来。
Swift and merciful.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
我杀山猪，吓死他！嗨，我们又见面啦！
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Li. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so Yeah, his take.
Oh. So you also...
She said the
Indeed, contrary. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clear... Yes. She is only... It said that she's the one...
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She
Mora
said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today...
Blaze lilies. Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yuji... Oh, right! Paimon...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them.
Huh?
Singing to the flowers will make them more...
So how good is your singing?
I'm pro. Just stand back and listen.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
走，我们去唱歌。看点玩法，真的去唱歌还是什么呢？哎，我拿到吗？那个，哦，拿了。我们去唱歌。
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They're
我
really
第一次
angry.
看我的 main character 出声音，
Sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
这是问题啊！喂，喂呦！
No one escapes my sight. Don't blink. Hey. Don't blink.
哎，完成 唱歌边唱出这个
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flower put right
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper flower.
Straight. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result...
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so
大概
lame.
那个主角唱那个啦，那个哦是那个谁什么 character 的一个声音来的？诶，干预。
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely...
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I...
Something seems a
我这
little off
character
about Ganyu.
设计的比较
Ah,
好看，
well, I
又特
met
别
you
有
at
两
that time as
个
an emissary of the
牛角
Tianquan.
够特
But
别。
now I am
这个设
simply
计
out
我
on a
喜欢。
stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out
又可爱。
here to...
Eugene Terrace is where,
用的这个
whenever my
改革
duties take me near
然后
Eugene
觉
Terrace
得
these
它很
days,
像是
I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
用冰的，应该是可以拿的。我看到它这里有一个袋子，这里有一个这样子的东西。
Oh, sorry,
要抽
we
到。
shouldn't have brought...
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2000,
让我去
yes.
看一下。
Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has
Ganyu.
returned to the
Ganyu.
heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt, the other 5, include of the current 7 Archons, the young. This means that Liyue.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex, but as an Adeptus.
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilene.
欺凌。
Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of... After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked...
We dare not.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me, I should...
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze lily.
Yeah, Paimon
好
can...
多话讲了，可以快
I'm
点吗？
beginning a new under, so you must be careful.
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about...
故事也太长了吧。然后我要下去那里。哎，我看到假的石头，我们打，里面应该是有宝箱啊。Apprentice Note 什么来的嘞？看一下啊，这什么来的这？哦，之前过 quest 的很像是，哦对哦，不知道还没用了，不知道。Apprentice Note。应该不是这个，这是食物，这是吃的，应该是这些吧。看是什么用的 ，Apprentice Note。诶，怎么该没有的？你没有看到哦，刚刚。不是这些了，也不是这一个了，也不是这一个吧，没有可能是这些啦。 不可能是这些吗？不可能是 weapon 来的吗？不，没有东西呀、啊，怎么那个？哎，算了啦，真的不知道在搞什么的那个，我也不知道。先拿去哪里？看，灯。OK， 在这边。OK。
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
You're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millelith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already... However, both sides were quite obstinate.
And it seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the land.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui...
That's all she proclaimed that in these tumults... Only now do they want to start... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand that your act...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity? Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli...
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants... He must be waiting for the... But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
完成了没有？我还要做，还真都开始。然后，那里，哇，要去到这一边啊？那我用那里去呢？啊，用最靠近的，不然啊，那然后又走上来，这样斜上来，我从这里飞下去就比较好。 高处飞去，这样才是的嘛。我慢慢飞过去。 应该是这边对吧？哦，这样特别哦。走。哎，哦，是要闯关的是吧？ OK 了，走了，我们去闯关。这样子的阵营 OK 了，走了。
the golden house?
是要打 boss 啊？很像是诶。
It looked
我记
impressive
得
enough
有
from
人
the
在网
outside.
上有
But
讲
who
过
would。have guessed that it was even fancy? This is where all of Tibet's mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a
哇
trap. Tricky.
钱来了。
Good thing Paimon's got you. But even if we can't
那
take
有点
any,
假。
we can still have a, or better yet, take a nap on top of a. Oh, right. Back to it. It's quiet. Huh? Look. What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon's, quick. We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
哦，这边要打 boss 啊，没有记错的话了。看一下他们死了没有？死了。哦，像钱这样，但是有点假了，真的是 Mora 来的钱来的，看得出。等下看你们看这一个就知道了，这样子的，我们去打 boss。对，我不要掉下去。我要去打 boss。哎，哪里去啊？我有点，我是方向有一点错是吧？然后我要去中间是吧？应该是吧？哦，这个才是，应该是要打这条龙，我看。
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the info. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes, look!
You could say. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the But as for me, the greatest pleasure of—
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dream. Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see.
来喽，打喽，反正都不要讲这么多废话啦。
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me. Don't you dare disappoint.
哦呦，哦呦，哦呦。
Submit for judgment.
So good.
来了。
Don't blink!
Swift and merciful.
Don't blink!
Not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
比我容易打。
Something else catch your eye?
A touch of frost.
Speed of light.
A touch of frost.
耶，打赢了，不用补命的，哈哈哈哈。哎，哦，不是打赢了吗？
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
不是打赢了吗？
But that's about as far as you'll get.
哦哟，有人帮忙。
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
哦，这个会复活。
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
我用他也是用电，我也是用电，但是他比我会飘来飘去，他招数蛮厉害的。哎呦，什么玩意啊这个？哎呦，真特别。打 boss 哦。
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
No. 要打的没有打的去。哎呦。
You got to the gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
From whence you came? But how?
Speed of light. Ha ha.
应该换掉我那个。
Speed of haste.
补命开始，不怕了，我的 attack 没再怕你的了，补命先。
Speed of light.
Swift and merciful.
Oh yo! Oh yo! 哦，玩一张子好玩。
Nowhere to hide.
Swift and merciful.
Don't haste. Got lucky that time.
Solo.
Speed haste.
The scourge of evil remains.
没关系，你在补命，没再怕你了，我这个有够了。诶，不是呗，这个不是补命。哦，不是，不了啊，这个。然后这个是补38线，34，用这个咯。诶，不要紧。 我用34的是吧？哎呦，跑！哦呦！用48，我一下，然后直接出奥迪。每次我出奥迪的时候就跑掉，妈的，干掉了。有点怕你。
Die here.
哎呦，幸好跑得远。哎呦！好的。怕你了。
One with my foot.
Got lucky that time. Don't blink.
Yes， 打赢了，10岁了。Solo 你不是问题。
Child's back to normal.
Well then, time to cool. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called.
Pretty sure that's not the...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a different...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it seems that the Guardian... As such, we must...
Backup plan?
不想看。
I had hoped it would never... The truth is, unfortunately...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that like...
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis...
But the Archon War...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be... Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? 哇，真水！这关了吗？哇，要打 boss 啊！ exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lilith? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand it, which is why we must stop them.
So the Archon War was fun. So will the power of the cheat...
We've already discussed...
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Lilith.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once and as fate would have. For what could you mortals?
So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
战吧。
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me.
Let's go up too.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Don't blink.
刀连
Don't
龙
blink.
眼。
Cut to the chase.
然后在中间。
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
哎呦，然后这边来跟我讲要 to get the hit， 我就哇，哎呦
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer to this afterward. Every last one.
哦，空肉。
Nowhere to hide.
One, my boy, from whence you came!
Speed of pain! The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
哇，哇，Vincent， 要实现。晚上发现他死了。 哇，够干耶！这个，我才刚刚要补兵不了，就死掉了。
I will not.
不要再 不能跑。
With the blood of the Childe, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside. And fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
可以跑快一点。哎呦，哎呦，哎呦！
I'll race you there.
好危险！仔细跟着。然后我现在做什么？我要射他吗？我射不到了。
Childe, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adaptive energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
加强我的把握，然后再打不是问题。
Don't blink.
明显，这样子打就来得不错。
Nowhere to hide. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if you hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right? Incoming. Hey! With swords and shadows.
Forth, my blade.
Incoming. With swords and shadows.
Submit for judgment.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace! One with my...
还有吗？也完成。
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh. 他兵几次出现了？被冰了。哦，遇到一个冰棍。
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
是看那个地方而已。我直接变水啊，不是变水变海去。
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that... It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to even to this very... But that does not mean that the Liyue do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
然后现在是已经
I
流
mean
水
no
了。
offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears...
Forebears, you say? One doubt...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the other.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps, although I am a mere...
快点结束啦。
Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were when danger is near, and thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
你做么眼睛是这样子的？
It must be hard being an Adeptus.
你们有看到啊？眼睛是这样子，我也去做一个这样子的眼睛，特别。
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those we call... The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not...
Seems like the Adepti...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons. Yes, one understands what... One fears that by the... Fair enough. Awake...
收工。快点啊！
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall... But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is...
Looks like the conflict between... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got... Childe wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that...
Okay.
Hyman doesn't get
teleport.
it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
什么 teleport waypoint unlock？ 有什么 teleport 地方？我去看一下我的那个包地开了没有。有力啊！爬上这边。这包地是在哪里啊？对。
Hey, who's that skulking around?
我呢？还没有完成啊！没搞错。我看一下啊。OK 啦，我们去了，我们去做最后这一个啦，看这个快小组。够做到了会点有些什么东西？最后一个了。哎呦，幸好不会死掉，幸好水不深。哎，有什么？哦，这个 craft。 下，我看一下东西。可以看一下这个 achievement 先，我看一下，哦，几个拿到了。OK。OK， 我还是觉得这一个 quest 我们明天再做，再继续吧，因为现在在这边的时间很夜了，所以我有一点要准备做东西，然后要睡觉了。OK， 然后在这边感谢大家的支持，也陆续这一个慢慢的录制这个原神，录制都不知不觉都 Chapter 20了。然后也谢谢你们，如果你们有陆续有看我的影片，感谢，也希望你们可以分享到你们的这个social media 那边 ，Facebook 啊 whatever， 你们可以分享就帮我分享一下咯，帮忙一下，然后给更多人知道我的这些影片，然后给更多人可以 subscribe 我的 youtubechannel， 让我赚点钱咯。OK， 然后明天同样时间 Chapter 21，我们再见吧。OK 了，晚安，拜拜。